Welcome to the deep dive, where we get straight to the heart of what you need to know. If you're coaching young volleyball players, maybe ages 11 to 18, and you're looking for those key insights, the things that really make a difference without wading through tons of info, well, this is for you.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it as your shortcut to understanding their development and, how to best coach them at each stage.
For this deep dive, we've looked at, well, a whole range of coaching resources, stuff on skills, team dynamics, connecting with today's kids.
Right. And also materials on long-route athlete development, safe sport. It's a pretty comprehensive view. Our mission, to pull out really insightful, actionable advice for each age group, those aha moments you can use right away.
Okay, let's jump right in. First up, the 11 and 12-year-olds. We've got three profound things for this group, and remember, these build. What works here still applies later. So number one, foundational skills and, crucially, fun.
Yes, this is the bedrock. Agility, balance, coordination, the ABCs, plus those basic volleyball moves. Serving, passing, setting, hitting. But the fun part is non-negotiable at this age.
Absolutely. Our sources really hammered this home. The fundamental stage, they call it, in LTAD models, make it engaging. One source mentioned atomic volleyball.
Oh, yeah, like a modified, faster game, keeps everyone
Yeah.
moving, less standing around. It taps into early motor skill development research, too.
Yeah.
Playful scenarios actually help solidify those neural pathways for skills. It's not just fun, it's better learning.
Right. It's smart fun. So the takeaway is use game-like drills, keep the energy positive, lots of encouragement. If they love it now,
They stick with it. That intrinsic motivation piece is huge here. Feeling competent, having fun, that's the fuel.
okay, profound thing number two for the 11-12s. Teamwork and respect.
Big social learning opportunity here. Coaching guides always stress this. Team cohesion, collaboration, respecting teammates, opponents, the refs.
It's huge. And the sources pointed out the role models, parents, coaches, cheering good plays on both sides, modeling that respect.
Definitely. So for coaches, it's about actively building that positive team dynamic, making clear that being a good teammate, showing respect, that's as important as nailing a serve.
Yeah, sportsmanship counts.
And volleyball itself teaches this, right? You have to rely on each other. You have to communicate. You have to follow the rules. Coaches just need to highlight and reinforce those built-in lessons.
Makes sense. Okay, third profound insight for this youngest group, effort and learning from mistakes.
This connects straight to the growth mindset idea.
Mm.
Believing you can improve through hard work. It's crucial they see challenges not as failures, but as chances to learn.
Right, effort over outcome, especially now.
Exactly. And being okay with mistakes. So the source is stress, creating that safe space where trying and failing is just part of the process. It's not the end of the world.
So the actionable takeaway, praise the effort. Praise the willingness to try something new, even if it doesn't work out immediately. Celebrate the learning that comes from those errors.
Yeah, it's about the language you use, isn't it? Not, that was wrong, but, okay, what did we learn? Or what could we try differently? Frame it as discovery.
Good point. Okay, let's move up. Ages 13 and 14. We're building on those first three, fun skills, teamwork, respect, effort learning, and adding three more. So insight number four, really understanding the game.
Right. Cognitively, they're capable of more abstract thought now, more strategy. The guides we looked at get more detailed here. Rules, scoring, positions. It's time to go beyond just playing.
It's the why behind the what.
Exactly. Why this rotation? Why that play call? How do the rules affect our choices? Promoting that deeper grasp is key.
And the takeaway is encouraging that curiosity, asking them questions, explaining the strategy.
Yeah, and when they understand the why, they become smarter players on the court. More independent, more adaptable, less just reacting.
Okay, fifth profound message for 13-14s, communication and accountability.
Yeah, as the game gets faster and more complex, talking effectively on court becomes critical, and they're also more capable now of taking ownership of their role, their actions.
The sources often use the libero as an example, right? Needing to be a key communicator.
And coaching principles emphasize fostering that sense of personal responsibility in all players. So the advice is actively encourage clear communication in drills, in games. Help them understand their specific job and own it.
Gotcha. Be dependable, be vocal.
And coaches can design drills specifically to force communication, then give feedback on how well they talked, not just how well they passed.
Smart. Okay, number six for this age group, introducing goal setting and tracking progress.
Yeah, they're developing more self-awareness. They can start thinking intentionally about their own improvement. Our sources really highlighted how setting meaningful goals, individual and team, is a powerful motivator.
And tracking progress keeps it real.
Totally. So the takeaway, guide them in setting goals that are, realistic but challenging, both for themselves and the team, and then help them figure out how to track it. Stats, maybe, journaling, regular check-ins.
Right. Seeing the improvement, even small steps, can be huge for motivation.
Exactly. It shows the hard work is actually paying off, especially when things get tough.
Okay, moving up again. 15 and 16-year-olds, you've got 6 insights already banked, adding 3 more. Number 7, mental toughness and resilience.
Competition usually ramps up here. Pressure increases. So developing that ability to stay focused under pressure, mental toughness, and the ability to bounce back from setbacks, resilience becomes really crucial.
Absolutely vital.
Sources are clear on this. So the actionable advice is to actively teach mental skills, coping strategies for pressure, managing anxiety, staying positive after an error or a loss, viewing challenges as growth opportunities.
How do you practically teach that, though?
Well, creating pressure situations in practice is one way, simulating game stress, then giving them tools to navigate it and debriefing afterwards. What worked mentally, what didn't.
Makes sense. Practice the mental game, too.
Right.
Okay, insight number 8 for 15-16s, time management and balance.
Oh, yeah. School's demanding, social life is important, training gets more intense, juggling it all becomes a real skill. Effective time management is vital for student athletes.
Our sources definitely flagged this. The actionable bit is providing guidance, helping them map out their schedules, prioritize, making sure they allocate time not just for volleyball and homework, but rest, recovery, other interests.
It's a life skill, really. Learning this now helps them way beyond the court.
No doubt. Okay, number 9 for this group, continuous learning and adaptability.
The game evolves. They face different opponents, different styles. So fostering a mindset of always learning, seeking out new info, being adaptable, that's key. Versatility can be a huge asset now, too.
Right. Can they adjust? Can they maybe play a different role if needed?
Right. Exactly. So the takeaway is encourage curiosity. Urge them to watch higher-level games, read articles, ask thoughtful questions. Be open to learning new things, adapting their game. Don't just rely on scheduled practice.
How do you spark that curiosity, though?
Good question. Maybe posing open-ended questions instead of just giving answers. Pointing them towards resources, encouraging them to analyze games themselves.
Yeah, get them thinking critically. Okay, final group, 17 and 18-year-olds, building on all 9 previous insights. Number 10, leadership and team vision.
Right. As seniors, they really set the tone. They can shape the team culture. Our sources link this to the coach leading with conviction, but also establishing a shared team vision. What are we aiming for? How do we get there together?
So the actionable part is encouraging them to step up as leaders. Not just the captains, maybe, but all seniors. Help them understand the power of a shared goal. Involve them in setting that vision.
Yeah, collaborative goal setting, fostering that team identity. And leadership here isn't just about skill, right? It's leading by example, communicating well, building unity.
Good point. Okay, insight 11, strategic thinking and opponent analysis.
The game gets much more tactical at this level. So being able to break down opponents' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and making smart strategic adjustments during a match, that becomes really important.
Understanding game flow.
Exactly. The actionable advice. Introduce these concepts formally. Film study is big here. Analyzing opponents together, discussing tactical adjustments, empowering them to see the game strategically and make informed decisions in the moment.
Teaching them how to scout, basically.
Yeah, developing a system, observing, recording, planning.
Okay, and the 12th and final profound insight for the 17-18s, wrapping it all up, personal responsibility and integrity.
This is huge as they transition towards adulthood, maybe college sports, or just life. Taking ownership of their development, their actions, maintaining integrity, upholding team values, and crucially, understanding and adhering to safe sport principles.
Yeah, being a responsible member of the community.
Right. The sources stress the athlete's role in focusing their daily activities towards improvement, maintaining trust, ensuring a safe, ethical environment. So the takeaway is constantly emphasizing that. Be responsible, be ethical, be safe. On and off the court. Own your development. Act with integrity.
And taking initiative becomes key here, right? Seeking feedback, identifying weaknesses.
Exactly. Being proactive about their growth as players and people.
Wow. Okay, so that's 12 profound things across the age groups, from fun and fundamentals for the little ones, right up to leadership, strategy, and integrity for the seniors. Understanding these stages really helps tailor how we communicate.
Absolutely. Which leads to a final thought for everyone listening. How might these insights shift your approach? How can you be more impactful in guiding these young athletes, considering their specific developmental stage? What's the long-term impact you want to have?
Yeah, something to chew on. We definitely encourage you to explore these ideas further, maybe look into long-term athlete development models, age-specific coaching resources, and hey, share what works for you. What profound things have you learned coaching young players? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.